Good afternoon. Well, today is an absolutely beautiful day. It is hot. It's going to be up to like 94 degrees, and I'm sure the heat index will be closer to 100. Um, you wouldn't know anything's headed right up through here in the next couple of days. It looks like the forecast has moved it from Saturday afternoon to Saturday morning at 2 a.m. It is now Tropical Storm Barry, expected to reach Hurricane 1, a 1 category hurricane. Um, we are prepared. Gas for generator. I'll be getting the lanterns out of the shed to bring into the house. For those who do go through this and lost electricity, you do not want those finer candles that smell so great. They are awful when you have no air circulation in your house, no air conditioning pulling the air around. It will stink up your house and almost become suffocating. So get emergency candles or lanterns for loss of electricity. That's one of my main concerns. The other main concern is, of course, the water, the amount of flooding. The rain amounts uh, are going to be pretty severe for this area. Anywhere from 3 to 6 inches up to nearly 2 feet in certain areas. That is huge. Um, so let's just say, in a positive note, that my house is not going to flood because the drainage system has been corrected and it did not flood in 2016. We still become an island here. Things flood around this area, so we'd be locked in. I've been without electricity for Hurricane Gustav for a week. Um, it's just extremely uncomfortable in the heat. But you have mass cookouts. Neighbors get together, cook their food out of their freezers and stuff. Um, Food is generally not the problem, and people have stocked up on water. Um, the main concern is just being uncomfortable in the heat and not having air conditioning. The house can get pretty stifling hot. But I do have a 110 unit this go around because I promised myself that was not going to happen again. So, if there is no flooding into my house, we have lanterns for light. Let's just pray everything will be okay. And I pray for those people in our community and those around us from Lafayette, um, Opelousas, Baton Rouge, all the way down into New Orleans. It seems to be coming. Morgan City. I used to live close to Morgan City, Thibodaux, up in that area, coming up the Mississippi River. Um, it's a huge concern for the Mississippi coming over the levee because it's supposed to peak, I know, in New Orleans at 20 feet now, crest, and the levees are at 20 feet. So if you have a storm surge coming up the Mississippi at 1 to 3 feet, more likely 3 feet, you're coming over the levee. It's coming over the levee. Now, we do have other areas where they can release water upstream, but that would mean other places get flooded. So I don't know. I just hope everything falls into place and very few people lose anything. But it's a beautiful day today. It's a little cloud covered, but now the clouds are kind of coming in. In some areas, it's kind of scattered, but tomorrow's only a 50% chance of rain, but it jumps to 80% tomorrow night. And then, of course, Saturday morning we'll be into 90, 100%. As the thing moves further inland, because I am a little further inland, I'm not on the coast. So say a prayer for those in Louisiana, Mississippi, maybe lower Alabama on flooding. And one thing we can always count on is we have the Cajun Navy. There's no better people than the people down here. We help each other. Boats are prevalent, and boats will be used, and people will do whatever they can, no matter what law enforcement says. They'll stand law enforcement down to help somebody. That was done last time. When they told they couldn't, they said, "Oh yes, we will. You will have to arrest us." So I feel comfortable. That's part of the reason I live down here, is there's no better people, and I've lived all over this country. So we face adversity, but we also help pick each other up. So that is it for now. I will keep you further updated as things change. But as far as now, you would never know. There's a monster sitting off the coast. I will talk to you later. Bye-bye.